What small upgrade made a huge difference at your house? A better shower. If you can't redo the whole bathroom, just replace the head. This also works if you rent, just keep the old one in a box, so you can bring the nice one to your next house. Soft close cabinets and toilet seats. Motion activated light switch for the laundry room. Never have to worry about turning off the light when leaving with an armful of clothing. Replace dated lighting fixtures. Fixtures are now properly grounded, the interior looks more updated, and there is more/better light. Blackout curtains for sleeping. Such a game changer. My wife and I getting separate blankets. No more fighting about who takes the covers while we're sleeping. Highly recommend 10 tenths. I basically got a keypad to open up the garage door and it is wonderful. King-sized bed. Attic heat exhaust fan. Our attic used to get up to 140 F on the hottest days, and on those days our ceilings were hot to the touch. The whole house was consequently uncomfortable. Now the attic fan is thermostatically controlled to 90 degrees, and the whole house is cooler. Spending a day mounting my artwork. It felt so much more like my home after that. Lost my neighbors. Everything got instantly better around me. Putting extra shelving in the pantry. Why the previous owners only used one wall when there's 3 is a mystery. Those little battery-powered lights that light up only when someone passes. Just enough to not to kill yourself because some little shit left a wooden train on staircase, but not enough to wake up whole family. Wall decorations. Literally anything at all. I lived my whole adult life without decorating at all because it seemed pointless and like a waste of time and money, but man, after meeting my soon-to-be wife and helping her move in and put up her decor, it's astounding how much my house felt more like a home. The improvement of my mental state and comfort level was unexpected and eye-opening. It inspired me to decorate my basement with common man cave stuff like a flag of my favorite football team and bar signs and LED lights, and it's my favorite space in the whole world now. I feel dumb for scoffing at the idea of putting stuff up on my wall and wonder how much more I would have enjoyed living in my previous places. A proper mesh Wi-Fi network. It used to be so annoying to lose signal in some parts of the house. After living here for 35 years. We had all the windows in the house replaced 5 months ago. The house is so much more comfortable and quiet. It was expensive, but worth it. Gooseneck kitchen faucet. We painted several rooms in our house. My husband and I gained a new skill, saved a lot of money by doing it all ourselves, learned how well we work together, and we love the results. A whole house humidifier system. Used to have nosebleeds all winter and massive static electricity issues, kept a small metal rod in my pocket at all times to ground myself before directly touching anything conductive, and my cat was generally terrified of being pet from April because of the powerful static shocks. IIRC, it was around $400 for the unit and I did the install in about 2 hours. Edit, for perspective, the static electricity issue was so bad that I killed a thermostat, a small stereo shelf system, an Xbox controller, and a television remote through static shocks the winter before getting the humidifier. Mine are mostly kitchen-based because I cook dinner pretty much every night. A couple of those magnetic wall-mounted knife holders free so much room on my countertops. Wall-mounted spice rack and glass jars. Keeps my spices where I can see them and monitor levels. Much easier to access than storing them in a cabinet or in the pantry. Wall-mounted hooks for pan storage. No longer need to make a ton of noise grabbing pans from the corner cabinet. Pots are still down there, however. All 3 cost me maybe $70 and have vastly improved my quality of life in the kitchen. Some of these answers aren't small at all. An actual small upgrade. Look at what areas of your house collect random piles of things, and put a basket or holder of some kind there. Example, my coffee table has the remotes, coasters, random books, etc. all laying around, so I got a pretty decorative basket that now I can put those items in. Another example, my kitchen counters were collecting random dog treats and dog-related items that I used frequently and wanted easily accessible, so I bought a bread box-like thing that holds them. Things look so much more organized when you just put them in a container in the spot that they naturally get placed. Bought an espresso machine cause I was tired of how expensive Starbucks got. Life changer if you're into coffee. I only have one bedroom in a rental house with 3 roommates, but for my bedroom, organizational storage. I bought a small shelf, I bought a small coat rack, I bought short rolling bins that go under my bed, I bought tall square bins that sit on the shelf in my closet. Removed a lot of the clutter with these things, almost like my room is bigger now. Dimmer switches on all lights and heated towel racks. A whole home water filter. Tushy bidet. Buying a high-quality chef's knife, and the stones to keep it sharp. Nothing is so pleasurable as prepping dinner, and actually having a knife that cuts things properly. Smart outlets for Christmas lights, both inside and outside. I have them scheduled to turn on at sunset and turn off at midnight. Dishwasher. It has changed our arguments over dishes. A Roomba. Living in a house with many small siblings, you have no idea how much time a Roomba saved. A fold-down table on the wall near the dryer to either use to hold a basket or fold clothes on. A wall-mounted drying rack that pulls out when needed. Light switches that have a remote to dim/turn off the lights. It's great when we're watching TV and don't have to get up. It's so lazy, but so great. Removing the very small, old ground-level deck that was here and having a new concrete patio installed. This is our first house having an actual backyard, and now we have a nice patio to spend time out there. We replaced our shallow double kitchen sink with a single industrial sink. So much easier for filling pots and doing dishes. Rice cooker. I save so much time and energy. Plus there's less washing up to do since all I need to wash is the pot inside, instead of a saucepan, a wooden spoon, and a colander. Dimmer switch/lights for night/morning use. Towel warmer in the master bathroom. We not only get warm towels, it's on a timer, but also don't need to wash our towels as often because they don't start to smell after a few days anymore. 10/10 would recommend. A built-into-the-wall bench in the walk-in shower. Now I walk into the shower fully clothed to pensively sit on my bench while brushing my teeth. I also sit on my bench while showering my toddler, shooting water at him from the handheld shower head, just sitting on my bench resting while he's having fun. Helps kill the time and entertain the toddler. I'm sure it will also be very useful if we get sick or old. Just shower sitting down on our bench. I don't know if it counts as small, but the cost was fairly small as I provided all the labor. I think I have about 2,500 total into a 6,000-gallon koi pond in my backyard. This includes a huge sunshade so the fish don't get overexposed to the sun and helps with birds while providing a nice shady place to sit and watch the fish. Not only is it nice to have a pond to watch fish, but the water/plants have attracted all kinds of wildlife that were not present before. Koi were babies when introduced to the pond, are roughly 2 feet with one being closer to 3 feet. I got a Dore stone bath mat and never looked back. Never having to think about moldy bath mats were so nice. I ended up getting the stone dish mats and those have been serving me well so far. A decent quality battery powered chainsaw. This is your reminder to change your central air filter.